Welcome to the official TikTok shop dropshipping training, when I'm going to show you pretty much everything that I do in order to run this dropshipping business. We're going to discuss the product research method, the shipping template, how to set up your account in order to do what I do, how to list products, all of that. It's going to be in this video. So hopefully this is going to give you enough information to start dropshipping on TikTok shops if this is something that you have been thinking about. Hopefully this will help you. I mean, everything I cover here is pretty much the things that I do. There's some extra stuff that you can do with TikTok shops. There's actually a lot of stuff that you can do with TikTok shops, but everything I show you here is what I do, okay? So if you want something extra, you have to do it outside this scope of dropshipping field, because I only cover the stuff that I talk about. And you're gonna see exactly what I mean by that in a minute, because I'm gonna talk about different ways of dropshipping on TikTok shop. So you will see what I mean, that there's more to it than just this, okay? Than this training that we're gonna do today. All right, I have a little presentation ready. This presentation is going to be available. There's going to be probably a link under this video that will take you to this presentation, so you will see exactly what I'm talking about here, okay? But let's get to it. Let's start with it. So let's cover the basics, okay? First thing first, what is TikTok shop dropshipping? This is a very basic definition. Most of you guys watching this probably know by now what TikTok dropshipping is, but I'm going to explain really quickly. So TikTok shop dropshipping is basically selling products without holding any inventory using a dropshipping model. And the dropshipping model is a model where, just like this definition says, you don't hold any inventory. So basically you list a product on your TikTok shop, right? I mean, TikTok will promote your products for free. You don't have to spend money on ads. You can if you want to, but you don't have to. TikTok will promote your products on their platform, on other content creator videos, and people will have an option to click on the product that you are selling, purchase it from you. When they purchase it from you, you're gonna get your customer information, where they want this product to be shipped. Let's say it's somewhere in New York, for example. And you're gonna use this information, your customer information, on your supplier website. You're gonna go to your supplier, order the product, and you're gonna use your customer shipping address and their name. So that person in New York, you're gonna put it on your supplier website, and your supplier will ship that product directly to your customer. And that's the beauty of this business, that allows you to be flexible with the location, because you can do it from anywhere, and also with your finances, because you don't need a lot of money to start dropshipping on TikTok. And also, most importantly, you don't have to worry about marketing, because TikTok will handle it for you, as well as TikTok influencers, which we're going to talk about in a minute. So let's talk about some pros of doing TikTok shop dropshipping, okay? First of all, you don't need inventory. You're not storing anything in your house, your garage, or anything like that. You only buy products once you get a sale, and everything, is being stored by your supplier. So that's the beauty of this business. You never are in a situation when, you have a stuff in your house and that didn't sell, and you are worried, what are you going to do with this inventory? That's not the case with the dropshipping business model, okay? Again, you don't need to run ads. As I mentioned earlier, TikTok will do it for you, as well as influencers. That's the cool thing about TikTok. They have an affiliate dashboard where you can communicate with influencers or content creators in order to promote your products. They will do it for you. A lot of times you don't even have to contact them. They will either reach out to you, or they will start promoting your products without even telling you. That happened to me a lot of times. A lot of times I didn't even send them the product. I didn't even talk to this influencer. They somehow have it already. Maybe they purchased from a different TikTok shop, or maybe they purchased from Amazon or something. They already have it, but they want to make some money. So they will promote this product, and they will link your shop on their video, because they make money. And how they make money? Well, you as a seller can set up an affiliate program where you offer a commission for certain products or for the whole store. And you can say, every time someone makes a video and that video produced sales, that person, the content creator that made that video, will get 15% for each sale. okay, or 20 or 30, whatever. You can set it up the way you want it. So content creators are excited to share your products because they make money. You make money from the sales, and the customer is happy because they get their products. So it's a win-win-win situation. Everyone is happy. That also eliminates competition in a way, because even if there's like 10 sellers selling the same product, the one who gets in touch with the influencers is probably going to get the most sales, because these influencers can link to your store. And even if there's other guys selling the same product, maybe he doesn't have so many videos, or maybe he doesn't have so many influencers promoting the product, and he's not getting that many sales. That's a really cool thing about TikTok, that they eliminate competition, or they limit competition because of the influencers, and the influencers are really holding the power in TikTok game. So the key is kind of to have a good relation with the influencers in order to generate sales on TikTok. But besides influencers, another pro is that TikTok will promote your listings by itself. Sometimes TikTok will randomly pick your products and just put them out on the video. Just randomly. In the left bottom corner, usually you can see, hey, you wanna buy this product? On any video, on a random video. TikTok just knows their customers and they know who to show the product. So it also happens. It's called a product view impression. That's how it's counted. So TikTok will randomly promote your listings on random videos. So because of that, you have two ways of TikTok advertising your products. One by influencers, and second by product views that are just randomly showed on TikTok. There's also a third way, I should say. A third way is by making your own videos on your TikTok and promoting your products. You can also technically do TikTok live, and promote your products. I never personally done that, but I guess there's a couple of ways of promoting your products. But long story short, you don't have to spend money on ads, and that's the beauty of this business model. All right, when it comes to the supplier, I use eBay, and I think this is also a pro. That's why I put it in the pro section, because eBay, nobody really thinks about eBay as a supplier, but I've been using eBay as a supplier for the last 2 years, and it's been working great. I use it for other dropshipping businesses that I have. eBay has a lot of cheap products, has unique products that you won't find on other websites, and most of these products are shipped within 3 to 4 business days. And with TikTok, you want to offer really fast shipping. You cannot dropship from China because A, you're not going to get a valid tracking number from China, or at least not the ones that TikTok accepts. And two, shipping just takes too much time, and you need to be fast on TikTok. TikTok is very strict with their metrics. So you want to use a platform that does offer quick shipping. And that's why I use eBay, because eBay is great. They will not ban you. And yeah, it's just fast. There are other platforms that you might think about, just such Amazon, but personally, I would recommend stay away from Amazon. And the number one reason why I say that is because Amazon is notorious for banning people that use their platform as a supplier for dropshipping products. They don't like that, okay? eBay seems like it doesn't care. Amazon will ban your account if you send tons of products to a bunch of different places, okay? So I would not recommend Amazon. But another websites I can recommend is Walmart, for example. Home Depot is also good. I've been using them in the past. Or you can also use my supplier that I am part of. I'm a co-founder of, called Dropship Friendly. This is the website. So if you go to dropshipfriendly.com, you can pick our products. They sold out really quick. So there's a couple of them. They are designed to be dropship friendly. So we ship very fast. They're really cheap products. You can list them on TikTok as well if you want to use this as a supplier. Just in case you want to use some dropship friendly products. But eBay, again, this is my number one supplier. You're gonna find tons of products, very useful. Go for it. All right, let's talk about different ways of dropshipping on TikTok, because that's the reality. There's a couple of ways you can do it. There's not one way of doing it, okay? And for example, people on our Discord, they have different strategies. In this training, I'm going to tell you my strategy, but honestly, you can approach this in multiple ways, okay? So the strategy I follow is I have lots of listing. I offer low commission to affiliates, 15%. I think that's the lowest one. And I rely on views and affiliates, meaning I rely on these random views that TikTok shows my products on random videos, and also I rely on affiliates to promote my products. Okay, that's the business model I'm following. But for example, another one is having quality listings, so you don't have to have a lot of them, but you focus on like dropship TikTok friendly products that you think are perfect for the platform and that will generate a lot of sales. There's another strategy they can do. You focus on really of like what is the perfect product. That's what I'm thinking of. You offer a high commission to your affiliates. That way they have high incentive to promote your listings because they know they will make a lot of money if they will promote your products, and you relied on affiliates. So that's another strategy. So high commission, quality products, and you relied on affiliates to generate views. Okay. Another strategy you can take is you focus again on the quality listings. So you focus on the listings that are perfect for TikTok. You offer low commission, okay, and you make your own content. You don't really rely on affiliates, but you rely on your own content. You can make videos. You can download videos from your supplier website or maybe internet and just post them in your TikTok account in order to drive traffic. That's another strategy. Or you can just combine some of them, okay? Maybe you have a lot of listings, but some of them are high quality listings that you offer high commission. Or maybe on some listings, you produce videos yourself and you list them on your TikTok account, okay? You can also mix and match. It's okay to do it. Like there's no right way of doing it. Anything that works for you is perfect. So you can mix and match. Again, whatever works for you, go for it. But in this video, I'm mostly gonna focus on number one, which is lots of listing, low commission, rely on views and affiliates. So let me go a little bit more in depth on how my strategy works, okay? So as I mentioned earlier, lots of listing, low commission, rely on views and affiliates. That's the strategy I'm using, right? And as I mentioned earlier as well, my supplier is eBay and Dropship friendly. I use these two websites to find listings and list them on TikTok. So far, it's been going really well. And the products I try to look for are products that cost below 30 bucks. The main reason why I focus on lower ticket items, and when I say lower, anything below $30 is because statistically, 90% of online sales cost less than $30. That's why I focus on the lower ticket items, because I want to make a lot of orders and generate a lot of money. It's okay if you want to focus on products that are high ticket items, basically $30 and plus. It's fine with that, but you have to be aware that you might be making less orders. And remember that TikTok is a social media app first, then the e-commerce app. So people browsing TikTok app, they're there for entertainment. They are bored at work. They just bored and they browsing funny videos on TikTok, and then randomly they see some videos about, some products. So you have to be aware that a lot of these people might be ready to buy something right away, because that platform is for entertainment first. So if you promote products that are high ticket items, I believe there is a lesser chance of getting a sale, because these items are expensive and someone browsing a TikTok app might not be ready. Their mind might not be ready to make a serious purchase and spend more than 30 bucks. But if something is cheaper, they are more willing to purchase the items because the price range is, oh, this costs $15. I don't care. I might buy it as well. I hope that makes sense. As I said earlier, my store offers a commission to affiliates for all the products, 15%, okay? You can set up custom commissions for specific products if you want to, but I just have 15% on all my products and it's been working pretty well. And the truth is that my VA does most of the job. My VAs, they list the products, they fulfill the orders. I mostly just handle customer service. So this whole thing is kind of automated for me. I'm only the big boss, making sure that everything is working well. And you can also outsource this job as well once you learn in and out of TikTok dropshipping. All right, now is a very big question. What to sell, okay? What type of products to sell? And I guess there's a couple different approaches to this. I'm gonna tell you my approach, and then I'm gonna tell you some other alternatives that you can start doing, because I know some people on our group have been using a different strategy than I do, and they're having a lot of success. So my strategy is to basically list two categories, okay? Those two categories did very well for me. iPhone cases. I list any type of iPhone cases I find on eBay that cost below 30 bucks, and they've been selling like crazy. For some reason, it's a magical category on TikTok. So if you want to try something universal, go for iPhone cases, because I believe you're going to get some sales. And there's tons of iPhone cases. There's so many different iPhone cases that I feel like we will never have to compete with each other. And another category, I call it cheap gadgets. And when I say cheap gadgets, that includes a couple different things, okay? Most of the things I'm talking about are these like products that you can find on AliExpress or Temu, these weird things that you won't find anywhere else, okay? So for example, a shower head that makes your water stream look cool, like it makes patterns and stuff like that, okay? Maybe some gadget that will help you stretch your knees or something weird like that. It's usually something weird that you don't see anywhere else. It's kind of problem-solving product as well. Things of that nature are perfect for TikTok, okay? Another one that comes to my mind is cheap fake jewelry. So eBay is full of cheap fake jewelry, stainless steel bracelet, fake engagement rings. Stuff like that usually costs about $4 to $10, and you can sell them for like $20, $25, and people will buy those stuff. I see in my notes that I put something that a person mindlessly scrolling on the app will buy. Remember that the people that are browsing TikTok, they might not be ready to buy products right away. They are first there for entertainment. So you have to put products that kind of shock them and they are like, wow, I want to buy this right now. This is why I focus on cheap products again, because cheap products, you know, if you spend $10, $15 on something, you don't feel bad by purchasing it, but something higher ticket item might be harder to sell. And then another good category for products is something that influencer will have easy time making content around. So think of an items that, again, influencers will not have hard time making content around. For example, I sold these like anxiety rings, okay? It's not like an actual ring, but you can put this thing on your finger and you can play with it. And this is perfect because it's like a kind of problem-solving product, but also an influencer made a video about this ring, and she is in like the mental health niche. So she would say that she would make a video where she presents how these rings work and how this that helping her with the anxiety. And this video generated me a couple of sales. So that's like a good product for influencers because they can make videos about it because there's a theme, there's a niche for it. That's the type of products you want to sell, something that it's easy for other people to make videos about. I hope that makes sense. Now, since I focus mostly on products that are below $30, this is how I price them, okay? Price my items, the equation for my pricing is basically base price plus $9 to $15. Okay, so let's say that anxiety ring that I was just talking about. I think that anxiety ring costs $8 on eBay. Let's say 10. Okay, let's make it simple. Let's say that anxiety ring costs $10. Okay, the way I would list it on TikTok would be 19. Okay, or maybe 20. Something that's like reasonable. Not a lot of people know how to price anxiety rings, so you can put $10 more or even $12 more or $13 more. As long as it's something reasonable, doesn't look suspicious, you can charge that money. Some of the items I list double for, okay? So as I said, that ring, anxiety ring costs $10, I listed for 20, that's basically a double. So you can do that with a lot of products. And now here's a secret tip that not a lot of people know about. This is working at least for now. And when I say now, I mean the year of 2023. This might not work in 2024. But basically, TikTok is subsidizing shipping, meaning you can charge for shipping up to $10.99. At least for now, this number might be lower when you're watching this video. So you can charge up to $10.99 and you're going to receive that $10.99, but your customer will not see it They will not pay for the shipping, even though TikTok will pay you that money, because TikTok will cover the cost of shipping for them. So every listing right now on TikTok says free shipping because TikTok wants to bring people in. They want more sellers, more customers, and they will pay and they cover the cost of shipping for you. You still get money for shipping even though your customer doesn't pay it. So you're happy because you're getting extra money, and your customers are happy because they're getting their products for a cheaper price. All right, let's talk about finding products for your shop, okay? There's a couple different approaches that you can do. Some of them require money, some of them are free. I'm gonna show you all the methods that I'm using, okay? So one of them is by simply just going to eBay. And when you're on eBay, there are certain categories that usually work. Like I was telling you about iPhone cases, right? So you can just go on eBay, type in phone case, and when this opens up, you're gonna apply some filters. So what you want to do is one of the filters you want to set up, you want to select that it's a brand new iPhone case. It's not used because eBay sells a lot of used items. Another thing that you want to do is you want to set up your price range. So scroll down on the left side and make sure that the price range for this is the maximum of $30. The phone cases are not that expensive, so you're probably not going to even find those, but some other items, you want to apply that filter. When it comes to buying format, you only want to go with the buy now. Don't do auctions because that doesn't interest us. You only want products from US because eBay also have products from China, so make sure to select that as well. And ideally you want the free shipping, so I usually mark this as well. And that should be it. That should be all the filters that you want to apply for this particular category. And now what I would do, I would just look for products that already have certain sales, and eBay will tell you. For example, right here tells me that this has been selling on eBay. That means that this is probably a good product. We got 99 sold so far. We can also scroll down and see if there's more of those. Here's another one, 12. Okay, so 12 sold recently. Here's 97. Here's 36. So these are good signs that these are good products to list because they're already selling on eBay, so they might as well sell on TikTok. However, once you run out of those, once you list all of those items that usually have a lot of indicators like this, just go for whatever eBay is showing you. You can go even with this one, for example. And what you want to make sure, once you click on those, make sure that it ships from US. So this one ships from Brooklyn, New York. That's great. Make sure that the shipping is relatively fast. So today's September 14. This says that this can be delivered within between September 18 21st. That's great. They also have a 30-day return policy. That's great. So if something happens, you can always return the product. So everything seems fine. We can also check out the seller just in case to confirm that he's not doing anything shady, that this is a trustworthy person. He has 96% positive feedback and he sold a lot of items. So he's probably a good seller. So this, in my opinion, might be a self person to sell. And since we are already here, you might look through other listings this person is having, and maybe you will find something that interests you as well. Maybe there's a product that might be interesting as well. He has a lot of iPhone and phone accessories, so he might be someone that you want to look up. A lot of these items are electronics. So here's the thing with electronics. If you want to list electronics on TikTok, you might have some difficulties because TikTok requires certifications for electronic products, so you might not be able to list them. But he might have other products, maybe like he has some jewelry right here. This could be also a good product that you can list on TikTok. I also listed something like this in the past as well. So you might want to see what other items he has, and maybe you want to list more of his products, okay? Another good category that I usually look on eBay is jewelry and watches. So you can also try these products. But remember that if you try to sell jewelry on TikTok, it has to be fake jewelry. So no gold, no silver, none of that, because eBay is going to require certification as well. So you can, for example, go to men's jewelry like right here and click on rings and go to stainless steel, because stainless steel is acceptable by eBay, by TikTok. They don't require any certification. and might want to apply some filters again. So the condition, you want a new with tax, new without tax. Price, you want to set up your price range. We want to stay in the 13 to 18 price range. Honestly, anything below $30 is fine, but we're gonna go with this one. I'm actually gonna click on all filters and make sure that the item location is in US only. I don't want any products from China. And now we can browse these rings, and I already have one that seems interesting. This one right here has 204 sold. Here's another one. There's an indicator telling me that this is selling, 24 people watching this product. And here's another one, 38, 249, 172. So these are all good products that you should be able to list on TikTok. I would just browse and select a couple of those and list them myself. All right, another method that I want to show you for product research is paid. I use this tool called Zik Analytics. You're going to have a link for it under this video. Zik is a paid software that I use for eBay dropshipping, but also for other ways of dropshipping as well. And I use it for TikTok as well. So Zik Analytics has this feature when you have their Pro program that it will show you the best 500 best selling items on eBay right now, today. They change every day pretty much. So when I use Zik, I usually just browse it and see if there's something that catches my attention. Like this phone right here is a best selling item on eBay right now. But I would not list that because it's a branded product and it's electronic, so I would need to have a certification. But let's see what is like a TikTok worthy product. I'm looking for some sort of gadget or something interesting, like this thing right here, automatic rebound abdominal core. I feel like this is a perfect item for TikTok because A, it's a gadget, B, it's like a fitness product, C, is unique, and D, I feel like content creators will have an easy job making content with this. So this is a good product. It's a little bit more expensive. It costs $35. So it'll be more like a higher ticket items, but I still see potential since this is something that a lot of content creators can make videos about. And I think it's great. I think this is a good TikTok product that has a potential. And the last method that you can use for product research is going on TikTok. I just open a TikTok app on my computer, but you can do it on your phone as well, and just type in TikTok made me buy it. So use it. People use this hashtag, this phrase, to promote products on TikTok that they saw on TikTok and they purchase themselves. A lot of content creators use this and dropshippers as well. So you can just scroll down and see what people are promoting. And I'm trying to look for something that it's not an electronic, like this thing right here. Let's see what this video is all about. What is this product? And maybe I would try to find this product myself on eBay or maybe some other platforms. Okay, so I also want to make sure that people have positive comments on it. And let me just briefly look what people are saying. But I see a little bit of mixed opinions. Some people like it, some people are not happy about it. So it might be a little bit of a risky product, but for the sake of our example, let's say I want to find this. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to click on this TikTok account. I want to see their website where they're selling this product so I can find a picture, because once I have a picture, I'll be able to find this product by doing reverse engineering. All right, it seems like their website's not working. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to one of these videos and I'm gonna see if there is a name of this product so I can find it. It's called Washpot. Okay, so let's see if I can find this by simply putting this in the Google search. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to find this product, and that happens sometimes. So let's go back to the search and type in TikTok made me buy it again and see if we can find some other products that people are promoting on this app. All right, so I found another product that I think can be TikTok worthy. Is this like lock for your door to stay protected and so nobody can enter your house basically. So I click on this TikTok account, I click on their website, and it took me to their door lever handle lock. Obviously, this is a dropshipper Shopify page, probably. It looks like it. But now I'll try to find this product myself. So if you do something, so what you can do, you can take a screenshot of this image and then go to the Google search and go to their picture settings and click on search by image and upload the screenshot. And Google will try to find this product on different websites. And right here, I found it on eBay for $9.81. So now I have a product that I can list from eBay onto TikTok. This guy is selling it for $17.99. You can probably sell it for a double as well. But I can see this item is from China actually, so this might not be a good product to list. Let's see if we can find it somewhere in US. It looks like I found a similar product that is being shipped from United States. So we could use this one and list it on our TikTok shop. And those are a couple of product research methods that you can use when you're looking for products on TikTok. Okay, so let's go over your TikTok account and the dashboard and how you should set up your TikTok account so you'll be able to sell products. So first thing first, this is the main dashboard. This is what you're gonna see once you get in. On the top, you're gonna have tasks such as your orders to fulfill, your returns that you need to do, and things of that nature, any negative feedback that you get and you have to respond, some products that you have low in stock, etc. Here, I will give you a little insight of your product. I will show you how much you made in the last 7 days. You can change it to the last 28 days. I will tell you how much you generate in revenue, how much your affiliates generate in revenue, etc. Here is your account health. Make sure to have your metrics all intact. If your account health is in bad shape, TikTok will simply either shut your account down or lower the SEO ranking of your listings, or they simply just stop promoting your products. So you want to make sure that your account is in a good shape. Mine, so far, it's in a good position. On the left, you're going to have a couple of tabs. There's a lot of them, but the one that should interest you the most is orders. This is where you fulfill orders, and also you handle returns and things of that nature. So as you can see, I have a couple of orders that I need to fulfill. Right here, you can manage the cancellations. I don't have any cancellations. Cancellations happen very rarely, and if they do, they're automatic, so you don't really have to go there. Returns, I currently have one return that I need to do. I need to decide what I'm going to do with this return right here. We're going to go over returns in a minute. And fulfillment settings, this is for people that actually ship products themselves, so that doesn't really apply to us since we are dropshipping, so we don't really need to go over this too much. Make sure that your handling time is 3 business days, at least 3 business days, otherwise it might be a little bit too fast. Don't worry to change it even and extend it to like 4 business days to make sure that you always ship your products on time. The next step is shipping. I'm gonna go over this step in a minute, and I'm gonna show you how to set up your shipping template so it's dropship friendly. Products, this is where you're gonna go at when you're gonna add products. Buyer messages, this is where buyers can send you message and complain. Usually they only send messages when they want to complain or ask a question. I have a question right here from someone. Oh, it's actually empty, so I'm not sure why this is showing up. Make sure that your response rate is 100%, so you respond within 24 hours, and you always want to aim for the satisfaction rate for 100%. TikTok is looking at that, so make sure that all your metrics are always intact and you are a nice guy. Promotions, this is where you can run promotions for your TikTok shop. Currently, TikTok is running promotion themselves. They offer really high coupons for your customers, almost up to 90% off for certain products. So currently, I don't think there's a need for running promotions because TikTok is handling it, but in the future, there might be a thing. Ads, I never run ads on TikTok, so I'm not familiar with that tab. Analytics, this is where you can track your data, information about your store, and see all the necessary information. Here's mine. Oh, my conversion rate went down. It was 1.2 and now it's 0.7. That's not good. And my affiliate content is not performing at all. That's not good either. But if we go to the last week, you can see that a lot of traffic came from the affiliates, almost 42%. And then the 52% went from the product pages, which I was telling you earlier. So when TikTok is randomly promoting a products, that's called the own content, the product views. And affiliates is whenever the content creators make videos for you. Account health, this is where you track all the metrics. Then violations, I have 3 policy complaints. Ideally you want to have 0. So try to limit the violations to minimum. I believe you have 48 points of that you acquire, and they reset every 6 months. So be careful with that. Right now my account is in a good shape, so I don't have to worry about it. Another interesting tab is finances. This is where you can see your progress, how much money you made, how much money TikTok does owe you. So right now TikTok owes me $1,127. I'm gonna receive it in the next couple of days probably. And then here are the previous payouts they already paid me. So as you can see, here's the settlement amount, the revenue, and the fees that I have to pay to TikTok and content creators. So this is all in this tab right here. But now let's go over the shipping tab, and I'm gonna show you how to set up your account for dropshipping purposes, because if you open the TikTok account for the first time, your shipping settings are not designed for dropshipping. So first thing first, what you want to do is you want to go to the shipping templates and you want to create your own template, okay? I already have my template set up, but you probably don't. So what you want to do is you want to click on add new template. And since I already have mine, I'm just going to click on edit. And I just named my template default. As a shipping address, I just put my home address, but you can put your business or whatever location you have access to, because you might receive some returns from TikTok. That happens. When you do get returns, you have to reach out to your supplier to give you a return label that you put on the return from TikTok, and then you send it to your supplier and then give you money back. So this is why ideally you probably want to put your house. This is where you're probably going to spend the most time, and you're going to be able to access the returns from TikTok. You want to set up a template where it's based on product weight, and then you want to mark these two, standard shipping and economy shipping. Do not offer express shipping because you won't be able to fulfill these orders. So economy and standard. And what I charge $9.87 for shipping, meaning every time someone purchases from me, they need to pay $9.87. However, at the moment, TikTok is subsidizing all the shipping cost, meaning your customers won't pay for shipping, but you're still gonna get the money. This is apparently gonna last until the end of this year, 2023. So I'm just using this opportunity for now, but this eventually will go away, and you probably wanna offer free shipping once this goes away, because free shipping is usually something that people desire on these platforms. Now, another thing that I want you to be aware of, go to the region and you want to exclude 2 states, okay? You want to drop ship everywhere but Alaska and Hawaii. That means that you won't be sending any products to these 2 states. Why? Because a lot of times your suppliers do not ship to these states either. So do not accept orders from Alaska or Hawaii, because you won't be able to send these products over there. Okay, so your template should be ready. Click on submit. And now you want to go to shipping options. And right here on the top, this has to deal with the ship via platform, which we are not going to do. We're going to ship products ourselves. We're going to provide the tracking numbers. So go to the very bottom and make sure that you click on this one, ship by seller as preferred. So you're probably gonna have a little square right here that you're gonna mark, click on it, and then you're gonna click on save. And make sure that you'll have a standard shipping and economy shipping. You'll be able to upload your tracking numbers. If you don't have these 2 settings set up, you won't be able to upload tracking numbers, and you'll have to print labels from TikTok, which is something that you don't want to do. All right, so let's list our first product, and now I'm going to show you how to do it. So let's assume I want to list this iPhone case on my TikTok shop. And the way I do it, it's very manual and boring, and a lot of people usually hate it, but That's just how I do it. At the moment, there's not a lot of automation available to TikTok. Apparently, Zdrop, that's a software that you can apparently list products using that software. I never used it and I'm not a fan of it, but feel free to use it. I know a couple of members of our dropshipping guild that use it. So yeah, feel free to use Zdrop, but I'm just gonna do it manually the way I usually do it. So I would go to products, and then next I would go to add new product right here. And now I'm simply gonna copy and paste information from my supplier. So let's copy the title from here. I'm gonna copy this title entirely. Make sure that there's nothing that mentions that this is from eBay, both in the description and the title. I don't see any words mentioning eBay, so I think I'm okay. Now I'm gonna go back to the title and just paste it. And TikTok should be able to pick up the category automatically. As you can see, they did pick up that this is a phone case just from the title, which is great. Okay, when it comes to the brand, I go with the no brand because once you start selling brands, TikTok might ask for certification, and we don't have that. And besides, this is a no branded product, so there's no brand to add anyway. All right, when it comes to product attributes, I usually skip it, but it's probably helpful to have those. If TikTok will not ask me for those, I'm gonna just skip it, and it seems like they do not require those. So let's go ahead to the next step. So next they're gonna ask me for pictures. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna simply take screenshots of those and save on my computer. And once I have all of those, I'm just gonna add them to TikTok right here. All right, I have the screenshots on my computer. Now I'm gonna upload them right here. Just when you do that, make sure that you only upload 9 images at a time, because that's the TikTok's limit. You can also upload videos if you have any, but I don't think this listing has any videos, so we're gonna skip that step. Now let's go to the description. I'm gonna copy the description from here, but again, remember to remove anything that mentions word eBay or a brand or anything like that, okay? So I'm gonna copy this because this is very important. It tells you what type of font this is compatible with and the material and the features. So I'm gonna copy and paste that. And it also looks like this is important, so I'm gonna copy the description as well and paste it right here. Now I'm gonna read this and make sure to remove anything that mentions the brand. So for example, right here it says the military armor series by NACB offers textile aesthetics. So we're gonna delete this sentence that says by NACB and just leave it the military armor offers textile aesthetics, and the rest looks fine. I don't see any mentioning of any type of brand, so I think we are good here. Now this is important. If you list phone cases, you're gonna have a lot of variations. This one fortunately has only 3, but some of them have a lot, especially the iPhone ones. So we want to make sure that we do offer variations. So I'm going to click on it. Now I have to name this variation. So it's going to be a color variation, and we have 3, right? We have black, blue, and red. So I'm going to add black. We also need to add images of examples. So I'm going to do this right now. All right, so I added the black one, the red one, and the blue one as well. Now let's scroll down to the pricing. I have to add pricing for each variation, but you can also do it by simply clicking on batch edit and just set up a price for all of these right here. So this costs $7. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add $12 on top of it. So the price for this product is gonna be $19.98. And the quantity, I usually keep it at 50 because that's a good number to have. It's not too many, it's not too low. That's the rule. You can have it lower if you feel like this might be out of stock, but 50 for phone cases is usually okay. Now when it says weight with package, what you want to do is you want to type in 0.1. We don't gonna ship them, but they require some sort of weight here. So I always put 0.1 for all of them. And when it comes to height, width, and length, I just put 1, 1, and 1. All right, now I'm gonna click on submit for review. And congratulations, you just listed your first product. When you first list your product, it has to go through a review process. Sometimes it's instantaneous, sometimes it takes a minute, sometimes it takes a couple of hours. So just be patient with it. But I'm pretty sure this item is gonna get approved. When it says suspended, don't worry about it. It only means that it's still reviewing. So just like a strong word, but it doesn't really mean anything. Now, once you get an order on TikTok and you wanna fulfill it, here are the steps. First, open the order you want to fulfill it. So let's say it's this one right here. So this is the product. Here you can see how much my customer has paid for this. And this is the amount I'm going to get after the fees and everything, okay? So I basically made $13.57 from TikTok from this purchase. Now, this happens to be a dropship friendly product from my service that I talked about earlier. So I'm gonna go on dropship friendly. So now I'm gonna order it by simply going add to cart, go to checkout, and here I'm gonna edit the shipping address to send it to my customer. So let's go back here and copy all the information and paste it right here. Now let's do the address. Now I'm gonna add my credit card info and click on pay now. And voila, I just ordered this product. The same steps you would do on eBay. So you would find this product on eBay, you would use your customer information, you would order the product, and you would wait for the tracking number. And once you receive a tracking number from your supplier, just like I do right here, you're gonna copy the tracking number. It happens to be USPS tracking number. Go back to the order, and right here, it says add tracking info. You're gonna click on it, and where it says tracking ID, you're gonna paste it. You're gonna make sure that it's a USPS, and TikTok will automatically assign which one, what type of category it is. If it doesn't, just select any and click on submit one package, and voila, you just fulfilled your first order. Now, sometimes it happens that your customer requests a return. Like I got it right here where it says package wasn't received. So here's the thing. A lot of people will say that their package wasn't received. However, if you have a proof that the package was delivered to the right address because your supplier gave you a valid tracking number and it shows that the package was delivered to the right address, you have a right to reject that offer because you have a proof that the package was delivered to the right address, and TikTok usually will side with you. However, with this delivery, I know this is not the case. I know this package has not been arrived because I made a mistake and I sent it to the wrong address. So I 100% agree with this person, and I know they are legit and they just requesting an actual refund. So before I issue a refund, what I'm gonna do first, I'm gonna go to eBay and I'll try to open a refund case as well. Usually you wanna do this first. Usually you wanna go to your supplier and try to get a return label if it's a return, or a refund if it's a refund type of situation. Once you figure out the situation on eBay or your supplier, once they give you a refund or they give you a return label, come back to TikTok and give that information to your customer, and then accept the return and the refund once you secure the refund or the return from your eBay supplier. Because you want to get your money first before you give your customer money back. Does it make sense? Now, the big part of TikTok is their affiliate marketing dashboard. So this dashboard is available right here. So this menu has to do with content creators. You can reach out to them, you can offer commission, etc. So what I do is I offer a shop plan, meaning all my products have a setup commission of 15%. And when I click right here on the top, on the button that says manage creators, I can see all the people that want to promote my products. And here are all the creators that are promoting my products. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I never talked to these guys and I didn't even know that so many has promoted my products. This lady, I do remember because her video went viral and I sold a lot of these bags and they actually sold out. But like most of these people, I never really seen them. I never really even seen their content. I never reach out to them. But as you can see, there's a lot of people promoting my products, which is great. You can also have an open plan and create a custom plan for specific category items. Let's say I only want to have a affiliate plan for this type of product. And let's say I offer a commission of 50% for this item. So this is the commission rate they're gonna have. The higher the commission, the more attractive it is for creators to make content around it. And you can also offer free samples to your content creators. So that way you can send them the item that your supplier is selling and they can make content around it. That way it's easier for them to make videos. And you can browse content creators left and right. You can actually message them as well. If you go to find creators, you can go to Creator Connect, see the content creators, how many views they have, how many followers, what is their niche. So like these people are into fashion, home and lifestyle. And you can click on send a message and you can contact them and reach out to them and invite them to start promoting your products. If you think you have a cool product for a specific niche or category, just go on TikTok creators and try to find someone that will match your niche and your category. You can click on their item, on their profile, see what type of videos they're making. You can even see what type of crowd is following them, which is really cool. TikTok is really cool in that sense. Here they show you the data of what type of products they have promoted in the past and what type of results they generated. It's really cool how that works. Now you can also create your own videos and post on your TikTok shop. I personally never done it, but go for it and do it if you feel like it. Maybe order a product to your house and make videos, edit them in CapCut or something like that, and post in your TikTok account. If that's not your strong suit, what I can recommend is this website called viralecomads.com. They specialize in making content for dropshipping. All you have to do is just buy one of the packages. I only use this once in my life. Because I never had to create content, but I use it one time. But anyway, they do have TikTok videos. All you have to do is basically send them a link to your product and they will make content for you with the captions, etc. They will set up the format so it's a TikTok format. It's really cool what they do. Again, I've used it only once. You're gonna have a link for them down below under this video as well if you want to. But a lot of time you can just make the content yourself or even find the videos for free on the internet. I'm just trying to give you an options so you can decide which one you want to pick. Now, another cool thing that you can do with TikTok shops is you can give access to your shop to your virtual assistants. In order to do that, click on my account and then go to account settings. It's also where you can set up a holiday mode. So if you're going away and you don't want to get any orders because you are away on vacation, you will go here and you will set up your holiday mode. You will set up how many days you want to be off, and you won't be able to get orders during that time. But like right here where it says user management, this is where you can add other people. Right here I have one person that's doing a couple of stuff for me. If you want to add a new user, which means you got another person that will have access to this account, click on add user, and right here select the role. So if you want to have someone that has all the power, go with main administrator. Affiliate manager, this is someone that only handles the affiliate marketing and content creators. Finance specialist, this is someone that will handle your tax, revenue, and stuff like that. Advertising manager, if you're running ads, that's the person you want to go with. Marketing specialist, there's a bunch of different categories you can pick, but the ones you probably interest you the most is customer service, order fulfillment specialist, and product management. So product management is basically responsible for adding and deleting products. Order fulfillment, this is someone that can fulfill orders for you. And customer service agent, this is someone that will respond to messages of your customer. You can actually select multiple roles for one person. So let's say I want to have someone that will do all of these three roles. So I'm going to click on submit. And now I will have to add an email address of that person and the language they are speaking, which for now it's only English. So now that person is going to get an email from me, which will need to accept. And once they accept it, they will be able to access my TikTok shop, but they will only be able to access 3 tabs: shipping, products, and buyer customer, and buyer messages. They won't be able to see everything else, because if I want them to see more, I will have to select more options for them. If I want them to see financial statements, I'll have to mark this as well. So that way they will have the tab that will allow them to access this tab as well. This is really cool because you can limit what your VAs can see, and then you don't have to worry that they're gonna see how much money you're making or anything like that. They will only be able to see the stuff that you want them to see, such as orders, and products. And that's all I have for you in this training. Feel free to reach out to me on Discord and ask questions or leave comments under this video. I will also answer them as well. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you learned something. And thank you for being my subscriber. I wish you all the best. Good luck on your TikTok dropshipping journey. Now, see you next time, my friend.